Apple TV's Severance is one of the most visually stunning and technically excellent series you can find. The show is defined by its amazing production design, intriguing story, and stunning cinematography. So how have they breathed a new life into a timeless and stylistic shot? The dolly zoom is a highlight of the show. In today's episode, we will explain what it is, how it's done, and attempt to replicate the shot at home with few supplies and no budget. Can you make the vertigo shot happen, look good, with just an iPhone? Let's find out.
Welcome to Backseat Directing, where we talk about movies, TV shows, comics, and more.
We're your hosts,
Andrew
and Aaron.
Today we're recreating a shot from Apple TV's hit television series Severance. Stick around and check out how we mimic the shot, and at the end of the video you can see a comparison between the Apple TV version and the Backseat Directing version. Count us in, Aaron.
3, 2, 1, action!
The dolly zoom is used traditionally to show a sudden realization or a drastic shock. In Severance, they use the dolly zoom as the characters are going down the elevator onto the severed floor to show the transition from their outie personality to their innie personality. But sometimes they even go as far as using it in other scenarios, such as the recent episode where it was used in an underwater shot with Heli R. Season 2 spoilers coming up now.
It's Milchick. Remove the Glasgow block now. No!
Oh, hey there. So the dolly zoom is a very specific shot that incites a certain feeling. It was created by Erman Roberts, a second unit cameraman in 1958 for an Alfred Hitchcock film called Vertigo. That's why it's also called the Vertigo shot.
And since the release of Vertigo, this shot has been a staple of Hollywood. From live action to animation to anime, from movies to the silver screen, from actions to comedies to dramas to video games. And well, pretty much everywhere. But how do we get this shot? Let's take it to Aaron to see.
So to do this vertigo shot, we're gonna be pushing the camera in while we're zooming the lens out. And that's gonna compress the background and bring the background forward to the subject. So we're zoomed in, the camera's back, and then we push the camera in and zoom out.
And the actor's usually going, oh no!
Start to set up our own lights and cameras to copy the shot, but we don't have this, or this. We don't have this. We definitely don't have this giant crane, and we certainly don't have Ben Stiller. So what do? We play around a bit. Maybe a bit too much.
Push hard. Gotta push harder.
This process involved a lot of trial and error, but for this portion, we're using the cell phone to time up the acting performance using the sounds that'll be overlaid from the actual scene. We did a couple of takes here, which was actually good because it helped us practice and sync up the timing and try to get the movement of the shot down. It was proving to be very difficult with the camera because we do not have all the technology that they possess. We don't have a slider, we don't have a dolly. Who would have thought you need a dolly to do a dolly zoom? But take a look here at our reaction, you can tell how we thought it turned out.
Why is it doing that?
Next, we tried it with a white t-shirt instead of the green to create some color separation with the dark green hallway that was behind us. We tried this stance to make it easier to move the camera and zoom at the same time. Wait, what on earth was that? Our results were not smooth, so we needed to find a new way, get creative, solve our problem here.
All right, Aaron. Explain your idea.
When in doubt, use tape. So I'm gonna put this piece on the camera lens. Make kind of a handle.
Nice. MacGyver of YouTube videos right here.
At this point, we enlisted the help of Sierra. We needed an extra person to help operate the zoom, while Aaron independently operated the movement of the camera. This more closely mimics that of a film set, where you would have an actual dolly to move the camera back and forth, and possibly even a second person operating the zoom. Results were better, but still leaving something to be desired. And that's when Aaron had a brilliant idea. We could use a cell phone camera to fix our issues with the smoothness of the zoom. And just like that, we changed our camera, changed the shirt again, changed our location to match the whiteness of the original scene. We did a few takes and we changed the story so that in our version, you would be coming home from work and becoming unsevered. Now this is obviously different than what they do in the show, but we had to make it fit the environment we had available to us. Then, just a little bit of time in the edit, and we came out with this as the final product. Now, before we head out, let's take a look, as promised, at a comparison between the Apple TV version and the backseat directing version.
God damn! Thank you guys so much for watching. This was our quick version of doing the dolly zoom shot from Severance. Comment below if you have any other suggestions for different shots you want us to try to recreate. Aaron, where else can they find us?
We're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, every social media platform. We post full episodes of our podcast every Monday and Thursday on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. So be sure to check us out there and hit that subscription bell.
Thank you so much for watching, and that's a wrap.